I started running while I was doing this show, and I fell in love with it, and I ran all over Philly.
All right, so thanks so much for joining me today. I've got Kate Mulgrew and Nesta Cooper talking about Dope Thief, which comes to Apple TV Plus on March 14th, 2025. It is an exciting, thrilling series that has a fantastic cast, obviously, of some really tense moments and some twists and turns along the way. I'm excited to talk to you both, so thanks so much for joining me.
Nice to meet you, David.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you too. So you both play characters who have kind of like law associations. Do I need my lawyer present for this conversation? Am I going to get into trouble here or?
No.
What legal association does Teresa enjoy? None. I meet Michelle for 1 second out in the parking lot. I say, "You're pretty. Don't break his heart."
That's
But my whole thrust is to get the lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're trying to get a lawyer, so.
Yeah.
I see you brought your counsel here, so this is perfect. So first
try to
question.
do so at all times.
It's a smart move, especially in these times we're in.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So I love this series. I thought it was fantastic. Just really excited, really tense. How did you both get involved in this? Had you heard about the true events from this story before, or did this just come across your desk like, I've got to do this. I've got to see what's going on. And we'll start with you, Kate.
I got the script. I had no idea about it, Dope Thief. I hadn't read it or seen the book. I got the script and I immediately fell in love with it. I've read a lot of scripts in my lifetime, and few were immediately elevated as this one was in my mind. I instantly recognized its value, its substance, its heart. When I say it's genius, I want to be very careful about that because it sounds like I'm pandering, and I'm not. I'm talking about a writer who understands how to write for 5 different people in one scene and make them all not only coherent, but very, very compelling. Each one, you're rooting for each one, and one could be murdering another, but he makes you root for each character. Yeah. This is a brilliant gift, really.
Yeah, for sure. Nesta, how did you get involved in this? Same thing, just the script spoke to you, or?
Yes, I auditioned, and I have loved Peter's writing for so long. The Town is one of my favorite films, and I just knew immediately that I wanted to do it after reading, and it's true. You do just root for everyone because no one is a stereotype of anything. No one is a trope. Every single character has a polarity. Every character is complex.
Yeah, exactly. I loved Kate, how your character had like no filter. It was fun. It was like the voice inside your head just telling you like what you should be hearing. It was a lot of fun to see.
Right. Exactly.
The series had a scene that I enjoyed where someone had to like pack up their life and they chose to take records, and I was like, okay, that's an interesting choice. But say you both had to pack up your life, had to leave quickly. What is one thing that you would take, a treasured possession? Let's say no pets, no family. What is one treasured possession that you would take? And we'll start with you, Nesta.
Well, that's an interesting question with the fires and everything.
Yeah, I guess it hits a little close to home right now.
Yeah, it does hit a little close to home right now, but that's all right. I would say, I have a bucket of my mother's things, my late mother's things. Just like she worked at a grocery store. I have her like Safeway name pin. I keep everything in there that is like that she kept of our family things. So I think it would just be stuff like that, just irreplaceable, sentimental things.
And already in a
For
bucket,
me?
so easy to grab when you need to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No question, my passport, and out the door.
Yes.
That's very practical and smart. So I know we have limited time. Last question. This series is about someone's kind of side hustle. You could say it's a side hustle. Do either of you have a side hustle that maybe people don't know about? Maybe something that you're passionate about, or let's say legal side hustle. But we'll start with you, Kate.
I don't know if you'd call it a side hustle. I'm a published author. I write books, and I love to write. So it's more than a side hustle. but it's uh, it's almost as gratifying as acting at this stage of the game, and came unexpectedly late in life to me. So I'm enjoying that adventure.
Fits perfectly, and also explains why you connected so much with the script in this series.
Yeah.
Nesta, what about you?
I started running while I was doing this show, and I fell in love with it, and I ran all over Philly. And while we were wrapping up this season, I was training for a half marathon, and I would run the Schuylkill River. Please don't come for me, Philadelphians, if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I would run it every
Schuylkill.
Schuylkill, yeah.
Sorry.
It's already coming for you.
I would run it like 3 times a week. And I just fell in love with the beauty of the city, and I have not stopped. So that's what I would say my side hustle is.
And chasing that runner's high. No, that's a fantastic side hustle. That's great. So you won't see those. I mean, there is some running in the series, but you can definitely see their fun characters and this crazy story in Dope Thief, coming to Apple TV Plus on March 14th, 2025. This is Kate Mulgrew and Nesta Cooper. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good luck on your half marathon.